Hey you guys, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12 in franchise mode. I finally have the internet working. I thought I did earlier, and I was able to kind of work my techno skills here a little bit, and I could get internet for about maybe a half hour, hour at a time. Not enough to be able to get something on YouTube, so I apologize. I know you guys saw me sporadically on, maybe on my Xbox, things like that, but now that I'm back into it, we can finally get some videos uploaded. And I probably should have used this time a little bit more effectively because I didn't play too many games here, nor did I record anything, so I have a feeling my commentary is going to be a little rusty. That's all right. Now, this is a great play to start off with, not necessarily for me, but for the Orioles, who we're going up against here in this. Man, whenever you see a player make a defensive play like that, you have got to respect their athletic ability. So, not necessarily starting off the way that I'm wanting it to, but heck, I'll go for it here. I mean, I'll have to take it. But anyway, so you can see we've got Doug Fister on the mound for me in this one, and some things have kind of changed a little bit since I was able to play a franchise game last, because the way that my starting pitchers were set up is I had Justin Verlander in the #1 spot, then Doug Fister 2, and then we had Chris Carpenter in 3rd. But Chris Carpenter and Doug Fister have switched around here, where Doug Fister's 3rd and Chris Carpenter is 2nd. Not too big of a deal here because when you take a look at these 3 pitchers, they are the 3 best pitchers you're going to find on any team. So it's a great combination that we have right here. I think it'll help me out against the Orioles here, who have been hitting very well. They're actually doing a phenomenal job in the AL East. But here is Prince Fielder getting a hit that goes up the middle. A single out of him. Not going to expect to get anything out of that besides just that one base here. We'll probably hit into a double play or something like that, knowing what kind of happens whenever Prince Fielder gets a hit, but nothing really exciting happens there. No double play, but still not pretty. This, though, is not going to be pretty also, as Dirks has to run this one down that goes into the gap in right center. Dirks has come off of his injury, so he has gone from his 60 speed back to where he normally is here in the 80s. So, liking that I finally have somebody in center field who's a lot quicker. I'm still waiting for Austin Jackson, though, to come back from being injured himself. Both my center fielders were injured for a while. Those are the 2 fastest guys on my team. So, I really have been missing out on quite a bit since Austin Jackson has been out. Haven't had too many stolen bases unless I had runners on 1st and 3rd. That was the only time I was able to go through with it here. Swing and a miss on that fastball here. Now, Doug Fister does have some good pitches that I can utilize here whenever there are 2 strikes. I've got a changeup, a slider. I've been using the changeup quite a bit, but the 2-seamer gets the out right here since I haven't been throwing that too much on 2 strikes here. Fools the computer. Scutero getting a hit up the middle as well. Now, because I have made the move and everything, and that's kind of what I was doing here with some of my spare time, I'm playing on a different TV. So you guys who watched my setup video from earlier, you guys saw I had a nice 55-inch TV. Yep, that's gone up in the living room. I've got my own, I shouldn't say my own, but it's a little game room that I have now. And the TV I'm playing on is a 32-incher now, so it's very different. So I'm expecting my hitting to be off a little bit here. And I've noticed in a couple of the other games that I played prior to this, that was definitely the case. So that's why I don't have any runs on the board right now, but fortunately my pitching's working for me. Curveball has gotten a few hits, or the computer's been able to get a few hits off of my curveball, which is why you can see it has declined significantly in its overall ability. But that's okay. I've got plenty of other pitches to be able to make up for it here. The slider you can see working on the 0-2 count. Maybe I should go with that slider again here. Ah, dang it. Watch that one go for ball 1. So I got to be careful about this here. It's not the most accurate. There's ball 2 with that slider. So that's really what is the kicker right here. Let's try something inside now. Fastball gets the strikeout. 2 sliders low and away, and then a fastball high and inside. That's a great combination. That's why you get the strikeout on something like that. All right, so 4th inning now here. Orioles are going to be getting another hit that goes into the gap. Dirks is going to try and run this one down, but it's going to drop into the outfield here and go over the wall for a ground rule double. I go back and I take a look at it, and I think that if I had changed the angle a little bit for Dirks and had gone to attack the ball as opposed to try and play it going off the wall, I may have been able to dive to get the out But I've been able to stop the Orioles for most of the game, so I'm not worried about them kind of doing anything right now, even though there is only one out here in the 4th inning. So on this pitch, not my best, but this one is going to go, oh my gosh, over the wall. Davis, man, 2-0 now. We are down. So I got to try to see if I can put some offense together, get used to this TV, get some luck, whatever it may be, and try and get some hits, because the hits I've had have been few and far between. And now with me being down 2-0, I got to come back, and I got to come back quick here. Otherwise, this could be a lot worse. Not Fister's best game. I mean, he's doing all right, but still, maybe this is why he got dropped to the 3rd spot. Maybe the computer's expecting him here in the 2nd half to not perform as well as he has in the 1st half of the season. That one was crazy. Barely made it over, too. All right. So still in the 4th inning. Now, Fister is rattled after that, which you could definitely understand. I mean, if you think about it, if you were a starting pitcher and you just gave up a couple runs here, you know, the bats were as poor as they are in this game, you'd be kind of a little worried here, too. But just going to give him a little pep talk here. Whatever happens, you know, on the mound is going to happen right here, I guess. But this is going to allow Fister to be a little bit more composed, be able to throw his pitches a lot better, because you don't want to have a pitcher that's rattled. One, your accuracy is going to be ridiculously off. And two, it's a lot easier for the computer to get hits off of you, too. So we'll see if this works out for me here. I do already like the fact that I'm solid on everything. You can see I am calm now, letting it go, not letting it get to me here. The pitches are working a lot better than they were a little bit ago, as we get strike 2 on that curveball. Still throwing it, even though there's been some big hits off of it. Same thing with that 2-seamer. Haha, caught him looking right there, high and inside. That high and inside fastball's got a couple strikeouts so far this game. You don't see that too often. But here's a little hit that goes into left field. And that's going to put one runner on base now here in the 6th inning. No outs, though, so maybe we'll be able to string something together and get some hits and potentially some runs here as well. This may be the start of something awesome here in the 6th inning. Now, I am starting to get a little bit more used to this TV here as I get another hit that goes into center field. So now we've got runners on 1st and 2nd now. So having somebody in scoring position with no outs is pretty promising here. Scudero with his 2nd hit of the game. All right, Dirks getting a hit. Oh, this one's going to go up the middle. 1 out, though. Didn't go for the double play. That was probably a smart call because it wouldn't have done him any good right here. But here we go with the, oh, man. I get 1 run off of that here, but there's only a runner on 3rd now. All right, so it's a 2-1 game. We were only 1 run away from being able to tie it up here, and we've got 2 outs. So got a runner on 3rd. If I can get 1 more hit, I could tie the game up. Let's hope I can go ahead and do that right here. All right, so now taking a look at Victor Martinez, who hits this one in a right field. That's going to bring the runner home and put him over on 1st. So you guys know I love Victor Martinez for situations like this here because he is the best, or one of the best contact hitters on the team. And it seems like he really has been able to contribute since he's been on the team here. Because you look in real life, Victor Martinez has got that ACL injury that's preventing him from being in any games right now. But I'm glad I got the virtual Victor Martinez who's helping me out. So here's another hit that's going to put runners on 2nd and 3rd for me here to help me out even further. This has been a great 6th inning. I don't know where this has come from. But Prince Fielder up now. Probably a smart call as the Orioles are going to go ahead and walk Prince Fielder, who's had a great game as well. So everybody's been able to contribute a little bit. There's some of my hitters who still don't have a hit quite yet. But Alex Avila hitting this one into the gap. That is going to bring 1 runner home, 2 runners home. Let's see if we can go 3. Prince Fielder rounding 3rd. Probably a mistake to have me go with him right there. Absolutely slow. But that's all right. It was kind of entertaining here. I've got the 2-run lead. That's all right. Orioles with another double. I'll tell you what, they've been able to get a lot of extra base hits here in this game off of Fister, but luckily we get out of that one. That's another great play to get the out. Orioles are just great defensively. That's not what I was expecting out of them here, too. Because with the AL East, like I said, Orioles are actually doing pretty well in the AL East. Oh, so lucky that this one was not on the other side of that foul pole. And we'd be looking at a 4-3 game. But yeah, the AL East is just all mixed up right now. You've got the, gosh, who is on top right now? I can't remember. I think the Rays are on top. And then it's the Orioles, then it's the Blue Jays. Nope, no, I take that back. Then it's the Yankees, Blue Jays, Red Sox. Very different than what you would expect, but I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and bring in Jose Valverde now, because we are in the 9th inning here. And Doug Fister has pitched 8 innings. Not too bad, but this is a save situation. I want to see if I can get Jose Valverde another save. As far as I have been pitching with him, he has not blown a save. Now, when I have simulated the games that I have, he has blown some saves there. I think he's blown maybe 2 or 3 on the year so far. I'll take that, to be honest. But Jose Valverde has just been great. So we're going to see what he does here. Jose Valverde's specialty is his fastballs. Does have a slider that he can utilize. But you got to be careful about when you use it, because if that goes and you can't throw that anymore, you really have fastballs, and the computer will pick up on that pretty quick. All right, Scutero not able to have the defensive prowess here of the Orioles, and that one's going to get past him and go into the outfield. So now we've got a runner on first here. Tying run is at home plate. So that means if we see a home run like we did earlier, and you guys know Adam Jones definitely has the potential to hit some home runs right now, this could tie the game up here in the 9th inning. That one is going to stay fair. And that's going to put runners on first and second. Delman Young getting that one here. Actually, first and third. So this is even more dangerous, because if I allow a home run now, the Orioles win the game. Jose Valverde, come on, man. You can't be doing this to me. That barely stayed in. Talk about some great hitting right there. I respect batters who can hit down the line just on a regular basis. It's almost like if they're aiming. But Chris Davis up now. He's the one who had the home run earlier. So I'm in some pretty dangerous waters right now, but Jose Valverde is keeping himself composed right now, not letting it get to him. I think as a closer, that's always huge to be able to have that. You know, somebody who does not let the stress get to him, but strike 2 on that fastball. Remember, that's his specialty here, so you'll probably be seeing another fastball here on this 0-2 count. Go with the 2-seamer. That one goes foul, though. Stays alive. And that's not something that I like. Swing and a miss on that fastball. What were you expecting, Davis? So that's going to be out number 1 here in the 9th inning. So this sets up something nice for me here. If I could get a ground ball out, you're going to see me continue to pitch low. We could be seeing a double play that's going to go ahead and end the game. Now you can see 1 strikeout right here. Let's see if we can get another one. We'll go with the high fastball again. That one's too far inside to be a strike. That'll be ball number 1. I don't think the computer's going to be stealing right here either. They don't know what I know. Foul makes it strike 2. So what do I do here? Do I go ahead with the slider? Let's go ahead and try it. Ball 1. I haven't had too much success with the slider today. In fact, it's been a lot worse than I think I've had in any games recently. Strike 2 watching that one. All right, so 2-2 count now. Got you swinging and missing on that fastball. You gotta love it. So we got 2 strikeouts here this inning. That makes it so any out is gonna go ahead and end the game. So I've got to avoid a hit of any kind. A fly ball will work. A ground ball will work. Heck, a strikeout will work. If Valverde can get the strikeout on Miller, gosh, that's how you come in and dominate from a pitching perspective. Now, granted, I guess I shouldn't say dominate because he has allowed 2 hits. This is what I love about Valverde, though. I've been able to rely on him all season long. Gosh. What is up with these fastballs? Just working so well against the Orioles here in the 9th inning. So do I go with the splitter? Do I go with the slider? I went with the slider, swung and missed on that one here. So 3 outs, 3 strikeouts here for Jose Valverde, preventing the Orioles from being able to tie the game up or even win it. So it's a great game. Glad I'm back with baseball here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. More to come, of course. So subscribe if you guys haven't already, too. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. You guys know that. And as always, you guys, thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a good one.